Miss Inputs versus Boy Girl Foe. This is our first preliminary match. We got Robin, Samus, Sora, and Chrom. One hell of a fight. We got a lot of sword fighters on stage already. Anna's going in, and Senecal's immediately going after Sky. We've got ourselves a 2-on fight already. Brady is trying to do extra spellcasting on top of Sora, but not having a good time. Senecal, in the meanwhile, is trying to flex that ability to stay in range. Immediately getting out of the way of a missile with a shield, and Senecal... Oh, Sky is just harassing on the sides now. Okay, easy grab for Senecal. We've got a lot of spellcasting on the stage. Everywhere is dangerous at the moment. Oh god, Anna almost launches herself off the side of the screen, but Senecal is currently going head-to-head. Now, we've got equal sides of the playing field. Senecal got frozen! And now it's Spellcaster once again. Nice air combo by Anna. Okay, we've got a lot of parries on stage, but Anna manages to do a big smash to the left. Rady loses the first stock of the match. Anna's looking to put a nail in the coffin on Senecal, but will she be able to? Only time will tell. Senecal's playing with fire, staying near the edge, trying to knock out Anna. Oh, you cannot win against the recovery king himself, Sora. Okay, things are looking hot. Things are looking hot. And with a nice shot, Rady sends Anna off the stage. First stock. Oh, and unfortunately, there's a bit of an error on Sky as he misses the ledge just in time. Things are mostly back to normal now. We are at 2 stocks all across the board. Rady and Senecal are now starting to stay a little connected. Okay, we have a little bit of lag. Don't worry about it, folks. This is a casual tournament, so there shouldn't be too much lag. I will note, however, that Rady is from outside of the US, so things might be a little laggy for our contestants here. Alright, still... Okay, now we got one-on-one situations here. Rady is going after again. Sora charging up the blast, getting lightninged off! One hell of a way to protect against an edge guard, but manages to send bolts of lightning through both contestants. Senecal, unfortunately, going a little too aggro there. Man, Sky is actually winning with those little bit of bolts right there. Rady's got a full charge, and unfortunately, Anna cannot make it back to the stage in time. Sky got launched off pretty high, and now Anna's trying to fight 2v1 right now. Not doing well, but Sky comes in with a clutch supercharge blast. Uh-oh. Restock! Our Soul Link comes into play as Anna and Sky go back to being a 2v2 once again. Sky is looking real bad, though, as he's on the edge, and Senecal's got 2 stocks above everybody else in the match. They're playing a little bit on the edge of tomorrow, and Senecal loses that stock. Now it is just a matter of whether or not they can get Sky out of the picture. This is only game 1, and things are already looking pretty intense, and there it is! Sky's out of the game! Anna's not doing great on her own, but she's got all the recovery in the world. Can she make at least one play? Staying on the edge, playing in 0G at this point. And Rady with the final smash! Excellently played, excellently played. Well done. Okay, let me go ahead and adjust the score. 1-0. That's the wrong one. I mislabeled these, so sorry. Anyway, here we go. And not on the most ideal of maps to be doing this on. This is a transforming map, so they will be moving in and out of Delfino Plaza throughout the match. But they've already starting to team up with combos. The heavy hit stun that FGC characters provide allows for some amazing combo opportunities. They just have to be facing the right way is the only problem. Alright, Anna's choice of a zoner with Palutena is actually paying off here, as the FGC characters usually do have to get up close and personal. This guy's opted to stay with Samus to give him a big choice of characters. Oh, they're already doing a great job of keeping them out of sight, out of mind. This zoner counterplay against the FGC kids is pretty rough. Anna managing to take the first stock off of Rady. Look at those inputs go. Yeah, see, that's what I mean. This is not the most ideal place to be if you're an FTC character, but Senegal makes it work, knocking out Sky Accents. Okay, now we got miniature battlefields going on here. Sky and Samus go head to head. Ooh, okay, Senegal got knocked out. And now let's see if they can get back on the stage. Yes, they are A-okay. Anna is now playing hardcore zone, but unfortunately, there's the real downfall of FGC characters. The worst, one of the worst recoveries in the game. Rady loses a stock, and we're back to mostly round 0, but Anna's still got 3 stocks, so she's being targeted by Rady. Senecal suffering from the need to be on the correct side, but manages to special cancel in mid-air. Oh my god, what skill. Taking 2 stocks by himself is Senecal with Ken. Well done, well done. All right, we're looking at no advantage yet. Sky's on last stock, Rady's on last stock, and both our frontrunners are Senecal and Anna. This could be anybody's choice. A crack shoot sends Rady back on stream. Anna's trying to zone them out once again, and they team up to go ham with their fists. The keep away game is real here. Oh, we got a little bit of lag, but it's fine. It was in the middle of all sorts of other nonsense. Oh, Rady with an input Power Wolf. I think that's what that's called. Oh, restock. No, cannot. Senecal's on last stock. Oh no. It's a 1v2 against the Ken. This cannot go well. But Senecal manages to get back on the stage through the grace of a missile at the right time. Anna's letting him have it, and Senecal crosses up Palutena with a focused attack. Sky narrowly knocks it out of him just in time with a grab. And now Senecal's on the back foot, fighting so hard, and now it's just bullying after bullying. And that's game! That's game number 2 going to Team Boy Girl Foe. Well done! This is our final match of the first preliminary round. Alright, and we've got Saffron City. This is a Smash classic. There's all sorts of places where you can just fall if you don't have the right air recovery, and ways to zone out your opponent wherever you please. Looks like they're trying to both keep it a little cautious this time. Mithra's ability to control so much space with her forward momentum when slashing is going to be imperative. But there is the king of 2-person Smash, Sephiroth, right there. Anything is possible. But if Sky's a little too aggressive with his sword strikes, Senecal could potentially punish with a well-timed parry. And there goes Anna, our first stock lost. Oh, Senecal nearly got smashed away with a well thought out fireball. Ooh, the sword fighters are going at it, hero versus villain. Meanwhile, Anna's just trying to make something work. Oh no! Ooh, okay, that teleport manages to save, but Senecal manages to up special and send out Sky. So far, Team Misinputs is leading by 1 stock. 2 stocks, actually. And Ike pays the toll of being a slow swinger. Rady is trying to use that magic to his advantage, but Anna is actually doing a great job of parrying him. Parrying them. Okay. So far, so good. Everybody's looking a little toasty, but Rady still holds on to an extra stock. I spoke too soon. All right. Now, we're still on advantage miss inputs, especially now that Anna's gotten smashed out of the air. Pyrrha's out to play, and so is the massive damage that she brings. Senecal down to 1 stock now as Ike. Senecal was practicing Ike online before this, so you know he's serious about this character. Okay, Sky's looking pretty bad off at 2 stocks ready to go, and there he goes! I call it every time, and I apologize for the commentator's curse I bring. But now there's no restock available. It is just them versus the world, and the world is misinputs. Oh, Rady, no! Mistimed the recovery and fell right in between the gaps. Splatakoi is out of the game! No restock available. This is now up to Rady. So Rady then brings out Pyrrha, trying to deal as much damage as possible, trying not to get knocked out. Will the returning champions make it out of this alive? Anna's out of the game! It is a 1v1 now! Who will win? Sky has the percentage advantage. Rady just needs to fight through the lag to make this work. One sword for the other. Hero versus villain. Weapon against man-made weapon. This is looking grim, but Rady is using some smart maneuvers to zone out Sky. We have parries on deck. We have everything going! Rady was just a little too greedy, and so we have our first winners of the day. Team Boy Girl Foe! Alright, I did forget to fix this, but I shall in a moment. So this is going to be ORION Twins versus No Holds Bards. Score is 0-0. And we've already got quite a feisty fight. It's Delfino Islands yet again. Frankie and Twyla are going at it, and immediately Frankie comes to the rescue of Twyla. Oh, a big KO smash, and Donkey Kong is out. Eve loses the first stock of the match. And Vega immediately takes revenge by hard smashing Twyla out. Eve immediately tosses Frankie out of the ring. It's sumo style. We're now back on the island. Only person with 3 stocks is our hero, Vega. Things are already going faster than expected. Frankie trying to bait out a little bit of a strike, and that freeze is working in Vega's favor. Oh, Twyla with the excellent parry. Nobody expects Peach to have that in her toolset, but she does. Eve's rolling into trouble, and oh, Twyla unfortunately eats a bit of an explosive spell there. Team No Holds Bards is now on 1 stock already, and we're not even 2 minutes in. And Eve loses another stock. This is actually going faster than expected, and well better than expected, honestly. Eve spike, and sink! Synchronized smash out. What a way to set the stage as we go 1-0. We've got Mithra and Pyrrha and Peach on Team No Holds Bards, and we've got Hero and Palutena, skills to pay the bills in magic. And our map of choice is going to be Pokemon. We got a lot of decent tournament-ready stages here, actually. And Vega starts off with a bit of a sleeper spell. Ooh, okay, the twins are next to each other, and that's major danger. So Frankie breaks it up with a little bit of a Pyrrha slash. Vega with a perfectly timed explosive spell. And Frankie is just trying to break through. Oh no! Twyla was in the wrong place at the wrong time to eat that gigantic charge smash, and unfortunately Frankie ends up air specialing himself off the edge. Alright, Eve is starting to carry and do a little bit of fancy combos in the air with Frankie, putting a little bit of a juggling act. And Vega's currently got a shield up. Twyla is fighting hard, tooth and nail, to stay on the stage. Frankie's being chased out of the game, narrowly managing to swap mid-air. And Eve with the perfectly timed counter. No Holds Barred is struggling to stay on stage as Frankie goes down to his last stock. Alright, this is looking grim. The twins have yet to lose a stock at this point in time. And Twyla's down to her last. Team No Holds Barred is on the edge of defeat. Can they come back from the brink? Vega and Eve are sticking nice and close together. Twyla's looking to make at least one stock gone. Almost, almost, and Frankie almost gone, just to the edge. Twyla's putting up a show. Both the twins are looking grim, and smacked out of existence is Twyla. Frankie's the only one left standing, and he's going up against Vega, who's at 134, and Eve, who's just freshly back from the depths of hell. Oh no! With a kaboom! What a draw! What a way to end the match! And just like that, we have our winners of the second preliminary match, the ORION Twins! We've got our sets list already. DDD and Jigglypuff versus Isabelle and Little Mac. This is gonna be one hell of a slugfest.
3, 2.
Oh, and we've got ourselves an interesting kind of battlefield-like stage. This is exactly where Zane wants to be. Raptor's immediately going down to a tiny bit of shield there, playing risky. And Zane's immediately being ultra aggressive. Phantom is trying to play him out. This is a tiny stage for everybody, all these big bodies to be on top of. But they're doing their best, and Raptor is first to go with a well-timed body splash by Zane. All right, we got our little cute things fighting on this left side, and swap. Ooh, sending it away, saying, no way, you don't get to play with your toys. Okay, okay, what was that, Phantom? She got chased off, I think? All right, it is now 2 stocks over. Team we'd win. Zane and Michael are putting on one hell of a show, and Raptor is trying to stay in. He's got a KO ready. Who's the recipient? It's Zane with a swift uppercut. All right, and the chase is real as he goes for and hits a whiff. Sleep is in session. Oh, unfortunate, unfortunate that both of them managed to stay in range of that. It's very dangerous, especially in 2-player Smash where you lose track of Puff. She can just take advantage of all that chaos. Going in for the double smash. All right, beautifully spaced out by Raptor. Just smacking him in the face saying, I don't like the tunes, change the channel. Okay, unfortunate shield break on Raptor. Zane bringing the hammer down just in the nick of time. Sleep! Oh, just saved. Raptor is out, and Phantom is all alone as Isabelle. This is unfortunate. This is a BM team and then some. You've got the sleep ability of Puff. She can chase, she can harry, she can do all sorts of crazy stuff, and unfortunately Raptor has to just watch from the sidelines as this goes down. Phantom's a correct player, don't get me wrong, but this is one hell of a matchup to go up against. She has to play outside of so many zones, and look at that! Taking it on 2 of them at once with a couple of well-placed rockets. Good smash, but she took a little bit of damage in the process, using that extended fish hook grab to her advantage. She's on the edge, she's playing in 0G, she's trying her best. Shield barely holds up. Smashing a couple pots, sending Zane out of the arena. Zane's gonna come back with a fresh stock though, and Michael is on 3. But that's game as the hammer falls on this match for a fart in time. Ugh. Dark Pit is in play, and so is King K. Rool. All right, looks like Raptor's bringing out a little bit more range with Cloud on his backside, with a giant sword on his backside. And Diddy Kong is ready to make ends meet. Let's see how this new team composition works against each other. And we're on the pirate ship! So, for anybody who's not played on this map before, you've got several good platforms here. There is no way to die just by sink. You can die by sinking in the ocean, but the greater risk is that you can get keel-hauled if you start wallowing in the depths towards the front of the ship. This is more or less a up smash kind of map, so they're going to have to play around that quite a bit. And the water physics in themselves are a little bit funky, but it can work to your advantage, especially with Zane, unfortunately, sinking to the depths with a down smash. Immediately they're going out, they're trying to weak link everybody, and it's not working out. We've got two fights going on separately here, a big body against a swordsman. Ooh, nice parry by Zane, but it's not good enough when you got two swords swinging at you. Alright, they're staying nice and together this time. They're working in tandem. They're trying their best to cover each other's weaknesses. Okay. Oh, with the parry, unfortunately. Oh, and there we go. That's our second stock gone, courtesy of, I believe, Zane. Monkey comes to play, and Raptor saves the day. Phantom was about to get smashed into the ground and smashed again. All right, now they're on equal sides here. So far, so good, coming in from the top rope. Not successful that time, and Zane is really trying to get into their business. But Raptor's having none of it, saving Phantom from a command grapple. This is excellent. Electric even. They've both got equal match here. And we're only seeing almost at one stock up, but now we are on disadvantage. Team Naweed win. They're playing to their strengths now. They're playing on the edge of their swords' blades. They can do this. And meanwhile, Phantom is just sending him a message, knocking out Zane, who is on his last stock. Michael's got all the recovery in the world, so he can manage to get himself out of the water's harm. And Raptor manages to air dodge out of that recovery closeout. Okay. Good choice of moves there. And we are now down to one stock each on behalf of Team A-Fit. Will the timelines be corrected? Will we see another 1 versus 1 win? Zane knocks out Raptor on the edge. Michael's going for a couple of cheeky grabs here, trying to get the aggression of Phantom to play in his favor. Oh man, this could go either way. Phantom's looking bad off, Zane's looking bad off. Meanwhile, Raptor and Splatakoi are currently at lower numbers than they are going at the numbers they'd like to be. And here comes the rain. Things are getting stormy, and unfortunately, Raptor gets keel-hauled. The map worked in their favor, and Zane is out. Which means it's just the classic war of Phantom versus Michael. The two who hate each other the most. In a joking manner, of course. This fight has gone on since they've known each other. Let's see if... Oh no! With a big belly boop. It turns into a major win for a fart in time. Michael being the clutch there. All right. Starting with a matchup, Sephiroth, Corrin, Duck Hunt, and Roy. Quite the start for us. No, it's Byleth, my bad. I think. Actually, I don't know that Fire Emblem character. I think it might be. I'm going to double check my notes real quick here. Corrin or Robin, one of the two. Anyway, it's already turning out to be quite the slugfest as Tony is Dahlia, by the way. Tony is already zoning out all the characters with everything she's got in her toolkit. Okay, Doug is playing the edge game with Space Buffoon, and one hell of a mix-up here, but Doug can't make it back. We're already on 1 stock lost each, 2 stocks lost, and now it's disadvantage graveyard shift. Billy's not looking great though, as his dog is getting cooked. Oh, 2 stocks all across the board. Dahlia is willing to walk. to laugh in the face of danger and throw a fireball right there. Billy's trying to play with that TNT a little bit there, but nothing doing. Dahlia's protecting her teammates. Space Buffoon tries for a parry, does not get what they want. And we lose Doug off the side for some unexplained reason. Oh dear. Okay, Space Buffoon almost landing an excellent charge smash. And things are going crazy, crazy, crazy in the disco. As Space Buffoon gets launched. Hold it. Okay, okay. Did see Doug dump off the side. I'm not sure what happened there. If I need an explanation, there will be one. But it looks like it's just going to be a 1v2 with Dahlia on deck. Sephiroth is a good multi-fighter character. There's a good chance that she could recover from this. But now One-Winged Angel is activated. She gets an extra boost, extra jump, but it's really dangerous being at this percentage. Double smash! And it's equalized down to 1 stock each. Dahlia's looking cooked though, and it's over. Our first match goes to Team Silly Squadron. Well done, well done. And it begins. Corin, Piranha Plant versus Roy and Sora. And our map of choice is... Oh no, it's the home turf! For Sephiroth, who is sadly not here right now. But this is an excellent stage to have a brawl on. Okay, Billy's trying to stay in the air. We see some manic Roy gameplay here. And Corin is really putting that hit stun to work. Teeing up Dahlia, and unfortunately Doug gets spiked! Well done! As we listen to some jams from the classic Final Fantasy VII suite. I think this is Final Fantasy VII. Okay, Doug needs to play this carefully. Okay, Space Buffoon is looking a bit mighty ready to go out. And there goes Sora, off to Neverland yet again. Nice double hit by Space Buffoon, and unfortunately gets smashed out for their troubles. Okay, Doug is playing with that unique weapon of Corin's very aptly. The Plant Gang cannot be stopped, as Dahlia controls the space expertly. Oh, Doug again! Once again, SDing. Dahlia's playing in 0G on the edge. Okay. So far, so good. 2 stocks for Team Silly Squadron, 1 stock, and 3, now 2, for Graveyard Shift. This is looking bad, but I have a feeling Doug can manage to make it work. Dahlia just needs to protect him a little bit more. Good double smash! Using the range of Piranha Plant to make it hurt, and then Doug was just within range to make it solid. We're now down to 1 stock each on the side of Silly Squadron. Dahlia's proven to be the card carry here, surprisingly. Alright. Plant Gang, come on out! And Sora doing a good job of zoning out with that Thundaga. Ooh. Just no place that's safe, but unfortunately, Space Buffoon is off to the Sea of the Stars. Alright, it is now a 2v1. Can our hero manage to come out on top? Oh boy. So far, so good. Sora is a lightweight character, so Billy could stay out of the fight for a little bit more, but it's looking grim. Billy's on the edge, and spam after spam is coming at him. Tries to respond with his own and gets conked in the head with a bowling ball. Okay, we have ourselves an equal fight here. Well done, staying in at Graveyard Shift. Well done, skeletons. We are seeing Plant Gang, Greninja, Lucina, and Violet. This is gonna be interesting. A lot of physical characters versus a lot of swordplay. Oh, and they're already sending a message with a team-up forward smash. Oh no! That arrow is mighty keen. Now remember, Violet has a lot of toys at her disposal. She can bring almost the right equipment to any situation. These are unconventional fighters, however. Oh my god, double smash on it by friggin' Billy. Well done. Put a little bit in the water on the side there. And now these physical abominations are gonna have to really try their best to outplay the range of these sword wielders. Doug's waiting with the ninjutsu. No team up on the Hidden Leaf Village, by the way. They only did, Okay, we have another smash out. Space Buffoon gets knocked out. Okay, they're on the edge of the island. Oh my god, what a scoop up slam. And Billy's out. 2 across the board now. Okay. Dahlia trying to stay on the outside. Map is going. You better get on the bus. Dahlia nearly smacks Space Buffoon back to the stars from whence they came. Being the aggressive one on the edge at all times, Dahlia is. Tony is, sorry. And Billy with a well-placed arrow sends Doug packing. Alright, we are down to disadvantage graveyard shift. Can they pull this together? Yes! We are on equal stocks yet again, and Dahlia playing expertly with that spiked ball. Spacing out against her opponents, but now, oh, the tad of aggression. Space Buffoon chases after the plant. Oh, Billy in the wrong place at the wrong time receives a bowling ball to the head. I'm sure he'll be fine. He's experienced that a couple of times now. They're playing on the edge, just trying to send him off to the left, and Doug doesn't have enough air. Oh, saved by the stage. They're playing with fire now. If Doug loses a stock, he will have to take one of Tony's, unless she gets knocked out first. We shall see what this ends up being. Good spacing with that plant ball. Okay. Doug putting in some work here, some serious work. Almost getting smashed out of Space Buffoon. Billy snipes Dahlia off the map, and now Doug has no backup. It is one stock across the board, and Space Buffoon is gone! Billy's all that's left, but Violet is a terrifying master, but not the master of ninjutsu. And with that, we have our final winners of the preliminaries. The Graveyard Shift. Okay, and of course, we see Hero, DK against Korin and Banjo and Kazooie, the wild card pick. And we have Boxing Ring, a fitting place to have a semifinals match. Now, the danger of these walk-off stages is that the edges are supremely easy to get thrown off of. However, if you stay in the center, good things can only happen. And there is an extra platform on top of this stage. Eve knows about it, and she's using it to her advantage. Here goes Anna. Okay. Sky's immediately looks like trying to target Eve and trying to save Anna a little bit there, but nothing doing. Eve had something charged up, but it's gone now, and Sky takes the range to Eve. Okay, Sky's in a dangerous place here, and so are the twins. On the edge of the map is where you don't want to be, but it's going to be a nice wall bounce after that. Huge. Woo! Huge right hand from the monkey. All right, we are officially playing in the most dangerous part of the map. I don't know how they can survive here, but oh, the twins certainly don't. Double smashed out. Oh my God, Sky just taunted in the middle of a fight. That is unsportsmanlike conduct, but we're here for it. Okay, here goes nothing as we've got 1 on Anna, 3 on Sky, 2 for the twins. It's an equal fight technically, and luck would have it, there's the perfect spell for this perfect moment. Sky's gone, and we're now down to disadvantage team boy-girl foe. Whew. There's a whole lot of tiny little corners that they can really take advantage of here. Eve can just overpower people with her size and ability to just crush in the corner, And unfortunately, that's exactly where they want to be. Sky, unfortunately, doesn't get the parry timed properly, and Vega just runs up, throws him, runs up, throws him again, out of the ring. That means Anna's out, and Sky's on a 1v2 against the twins. Crit! Sends Sky flying, and Eve tries to go for the assist. Oh no! The hitboxes did not want to hit. Eve threw the hands too far, and Sky got away with that scot-free. Sky is just playing in the corner, hoping the wall bounce saves him if they do launch him. And there's the back throw off the side. Yeah, the fight was excellent. Well done to the twins for taking match 1. Prepare to see some real magic happen. And of course, Sky's bringing out the hardcore main, Samus. And we got ourselves a standard battlefield for once. Time to see some tournament level play here, folks. As Anna immediately goes after the twins together. Okay, Sky. Looks like Sky is going to be... Oh! We immediately have a knockout. Anna is the first to go. That lightweight does not help Sora when it comes to fighting like this. Fortunately, Anna's kind of being left out in the dark as Sky is trying to stay on the outside, conserving energy. And Eve is chasing to the limit! Oh my god! Eve had full control of that combo for 5 consecutive repeats. That was amazing. You'll have to notice, in particular, that the twins, sometimes they move at the exact same place, exact same time, and they're just ready to both do a double smash that's gonna hurt. Normally, it wouldn't hurt so bad, but because they're both in the same place at the same time, they're dealing double the damage. Anna takes a stock off of Eve, and now we're down. Oh, we have a restock. Soul Link kicked in. Double parry. They've got to come back from this somehow, and it's looking grim. Eve has 2 stocks. Vega has 3. Sorry about the notification. And Vega's knocked out. Sky barely gets out from under the map. And now we're on death's door. Sky's at 90%. Anna's at 40%. Anything is possible, and Eve just easily destroys a missile mid-flight. Okay, things looking interesting. Sky playing with that extra reach he's got with his throws. Now trying to keep Anna alive, it looks like. No longer can do that from the depths of the underworld, unfortunately. And Eve, once again, with the vicious chase of Palutena, cinches this one for the ORION twins. What a dynamic duo, putting a great light show on display there. Well done, well done. Here we go, I guess. Yep, Graveyard Shift is in the wrong place. Going to fix this. Enjoy the show while it's going on, folks. I'm not going to be able to commentate while I'm looking away. Saffron City. Oh, baby, here we go. And that actually... Oh, my God! The immediate spike. Ah! Okay. Yes, that one. There we go. Okay. Everything is all set up. Just need to adjust the scores and we're done. Now I can start doing my job. Okay, so it is a fire time against Graveyard Shift as we immediately started with a spike to Dahlia from Zane. I don't even have to ask. Or it could have been Michael. It could have been one of the two, but oh, we already got another elimination. Oh, Dahlia is being targeted hardcore here. I don't know what's going on, but they are afraid of that Sephiroth. Okay, Greninja is not doing so great either. We are at 3 stocks over Graveyard Shift's 4. This is not great. Okay, there we go. Doug loses 1, Zane loses 1, Michael's barely staying in, and Zane captures Dahlia in a nice tornado lariat. Dahlia has no time to fix up those fireballs with Zane's activity, and she's relying heavily heavily on that ability to down smash. They're both nervous, I can tell. Oh, good combo. Just barely enough not to send Zane off packing. Okay, they're slowly locking in. They're redoing exactly what they think. And oh no, Dahlia! There we go, restock, and Doug is on the back foot now with only one stock remaining. Nice knockback. The back bounce saved him. Doug, I hope you have enough. Oh, just barely not enough recovery to get back on the edge. And it's now Sephiroth versus the world. Tony's trying her best. That down tilt is doing good. And just manages to survive going against Michael and Zane at the same time. But there's not a lot going for her at the moment. And with a double-handed monkey fist, a fart in time wins round 1. Can Graveyard Shift come back from the dead on this one? Time will tell. Time and a couple of loose teeth. And here we are at Hollow Bastion. Best scenery in the biz. Dahlia! Tony! Okay, it's fine. Okay, they were going off the edge to have some fun in the water, and they decided to back out. Currently controlling the center of the ring. Doug's doing a good job of staying on the outside of those fists, using their weight to their disadvantage and slow nature of their attacks. They're trying to play it more quick, but ooh, the volleyball effect did not help, and Doug went the wrong way again! Corin might be the wrong player to be here, and Zane's gonna go ahead and try and do a little bit of a combo, a little bit of a cheeky combo, but can't follow up on it. Doug's using that up special excessively. That's not exactly the greatest, but I understand where he's coming from. It's a powerful one. It looks like Ridley's, and it's ruined him yet again, but Michael ends up saving him with a little bit of chopper action. And a double smash out from Zane. 1 for Doug, 2 for Tony. This is already looking mighty tough. And an assisted spike by Zane. Doug's gonna have to restock off of Tony. Any second now. There we go. Okay. So far, so good. Plan Gang really has to come out in spades, otherwise they're gonna 3-stock him. Nope, not a chance. Oh, but there goes Tony. Leaving Doug defend for himself and at least get a stock off of each heavy hitter. The big bad bosses, or the team up nobody expected. Take your pick. One hell of a double smash to end that set. They've earned their spot in the finals and then some.
Super Smash Brothers Ultimate VTuber Co-op Clash!
The finals has begun! And it's Jigglypuff DK versus Hero DK! Oh my god, the debuff team! It is frontliner and support! Equally matched! And of course, who is at the front line but the DKs? Oh, right, immediately going for this early... Yeah, immediately going for this early spike. Vega doesn't have time to think about her spells. She might have to start top decking, but Zane's out cold!
All right, they're dodging Michael's Jiggly quite well so far.
And look at that. The bruisers aren't going after each other. They understand. Good recovery by Eve.
Ooh, nice double hit there.
Star Power is with them. Stars are cheering them on, and Eve twice hit him with a DK spike. That is one from Zane's own playbook. That is showing them, yes, I know how to play this character too, for the matter. Oh, air special lands Eve in the wrong place at the wrong time.
Still fairly even, they just have to take out Eve for... But will they be able to?
Look at Eve playing 0G. Oh! That's not good, that's not good!
Oh!
Puffed out!
Splatakoi misses! another failed sleep by Splatakoi.
Okay.
They seem to be getting a little antsy with their movement.
Oh, especially Zane walking into the backwards half of that lariat. Oh no!
Oh, Eve's SD'd, unfortunate.
Okay, I saw. Oh! The right spell at the right time.
Vega just decided to show Zane the face of Thanatos, and he was not happy with it.
Heck no, heck no. And now they're playing on the right side of the edge. I smell a chase coming after. Oh, Michael!
Oh,
And out!
Michael down. Oh, it's up to Zane, but oh, he's getting juggled.
Oh my gosh! The edge guard from Eve.
Oh, the
Oh, that's not good. That's not good.
Oh.
Goodbye, monkey. And game one.
First game.
Game one goes to the ORION twins. Well done. One heck of a show. Zane got his match, and he was outclassed. All right.
Potentially the final round.
And it's Battlefield.
Oh.
Sweat incarnate. Ooh, okay, okay, interesting.
Going straight with the ooh.
Immediately we're playing on the edge. Eve going for the hungry.
Oh,
no!
Vega self-destructed. Oh, unfortunate kamikaze attempt by her.
Ooh. Look at that.
Zane also takes down a stock. This is still even.
Yeah,
I would have looking real low though.
Okay, okay, I see what Zane's playing at here. He switched to Diddy to try and counter his knowledge of DK.
The parry.
He's trying to outmaneuver Eve, and oh no!
No! Okay. Dude, this is so...
Yeah, there is a lot going on here.
So even right now.
Oh, good dodge by Vega to avoid that upward spike by K. Rool.
Seeing Eve try to fish out for a neutral air
That
starter.
was
dirty.
Yeah. Hit stun into an explosive spell. Well done. Okay, okay,
Ooh,
okay.
Vega's still standing.
Michael's trying to go heavy versus heavy against Eve, and it's kind of playing out, but here comes Eve to help out Vega. Ooh, it's scary. It's scary. When one twin gets attacked, the other twin steps in. Oh, double smash.
Oh, nice.
Oh, there goes Hero once again. Vega's on her last stock. This is the first time she's been on her last stock in a long time.
Holy moly.
Last stock for both team members of A Fart in Time. This could be it.
Somebody... Oh, shit.
Ooh. Oh, Zane, no!
Oh, Zane self-destructed, no!
And
it's
with that real
over!
spike, we have our winners of VTuber Co-op Clash Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, the ORION Twins!
Boy.
Congrats on their first ever tournament victory, tournament participation. They have been the team that has been unstoppable from start to finish.